All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Baha, Rakha Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in the 1/3. And Lord's will this lesson will be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Baha, Rakha Kodash. And as the title reads, have the mindset of victory. Okay, have the mindset of victory. All right, keep victory in your mind. All right, and I, seen a title, a beautiful title from a brother. Pretty much, he was saying, pray to the Lord, or thank the Lord for the victory in advance. And I found that to be so powerful. I found that to be very powerful. Hey, Shalom Mak, Yabashim Hashem Barakatah. I'm not an elder brother. I'm just I'm a young brother like you. And I just want to do this this lesson, a quick exhortation. I'll call it a quick exhortation. I was on Shit Hit the Fan plan, all right, what they call it, SFTH, whatever they call it. And I seen this thumbnail, and immediately I was thinking about Paul, the Apostle Paul, what he said in Second Timothy's, the 4th chapter. So I want to read a little bit of that. And just in the spirit to exhort, especially because the times that we're coming into, well, let's go into it. All right, let's go into it. So let's share the screen. Let's go over here. So I clicked on this, okay, and immediately, they have this prophetic, all right, prophetic thumbnail, and people like this, they're not going to be in a, oh honey, look what's over there. The times that we're coming into, these people are going to their hearts are going to fail them for fear. They're going to be in vexation of spirit. All right, they're going to be in anguish. The mighty men shall be as women. These are all precepts found in the scriptures that foretell the mindset that these people are going to have. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to go into Paul, one of his last letters, before he took his, his final journey, if you will, and he writes and expresses, how he's done everything, and I found that to be very powerful because the times that are coming, all right, strength of mind are going to fail these people. Now, real quick, I want to run down Ecclesiastes real quick, the 12th chapter. All right, look at this. Verse of the day, Psalms 105. For Yahweh Bashem Shai is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations. And that's one thing right there too, that these scriptures, all right, these positive scriptures should be through our mind. Okay. And one thing I've noticed is, you have to remind yourself, of the glory of the Lord. You have to remind yourself, okay, of the mercy and the majesty of Yahweh Bashem Shai, because this flesh does not like to adhere to the faithfulness of Yahweh Bashem Shai. The flesh is for the here and now and the tangible and what it can see. Okay, and this is why the spirit is contrary, because our spirit is constantly longing, all right, for Yahweh Bashem Shai, and we can't physically see it. Okay, so a lot of times that can be a stumbling block, but this is why faith is very important. Okay, in these last days, the mindset that you want to walk into, when shit hits the fan is bold, is righteous, is faithful, is fervent towards Yahweh Bashem Shai, because the rest of these people, okay, starting with Jake first, they're going to lose it. All right, they're going to lose it. They're going to be in anguish, crying, moaning. They're going to be a laughing stock. All right, ultimately, all right, they're going to, they're going to woman up, if you will. Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth. Now, we weren't blessed with being raised as Israelites, but we've been blessed with now being woken up to who we are as Israelites. So we came into this truth in the spirit of what? Newborn babes, or at least you should. Okay. And it says, remember now the creator in the days of thy youth, but also remember the creator, while he is near. The scriptures say, call upon him while he is near. Okay. Because it's about to get shaky out here. So we have to have this mindset that we're going to read about, with the Apostle Paul and many others. I mean, Sirach says, look at upon the generations of old, and see who's called upon the Lord and was confounded. So we have to understand that walking in to these days ahead, to have spiritual strength, okay, in the mind, okay, be comforted in the mind. These people are going to show you, all right, their unfaithfulness, okay, and it's going to look bad for them, okay. A man that is unfaithful is not going to look like the cool guy in the room, okay. The doubtfulness, the unfaithfulness, the worriedness, all right, those characteristics that these people are going to portray, you're not going to want to be around a person like that. Okay, this is why it says a man is more precious than fine gold. People are going to see, and we have small examples even now. All right, when we maintain, we don't bug out. All right, be the cool guy in the room, meaning cool, calm, and collective mentally. All right, because right now the carnal guy is the cool guy with all the money and the shades and the fancy this and that. Yeah, right now that's okay. But the time that we're getting ready to enter, all right, that's going to go out the window, okay? And it says, remember now the creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. See, there's getting ready to be evil days. So how are you going to, walk, conduct, and carry yourself in the evil days to come? You have to walk and carry yourself with the mindset of reaching that victory, because the victory is prophesied. So we have to have the mindset that we are heading towards victory. Okay, not doubting and, well, I don't know. No, we're coming to a time where you have to put your foot down. Okay, you're gonna have to put your foot down. This is real quick. This just came to mind. All right, let me snag it real quick. Joshua 24. All right, Joshua 24 and 15, and it says, and if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh Bashem El Shai, choose you this day whom you will serve. So we're coming to a time, all right, where you're going to have to make a decision, all right? Either the Lord is with you or the Lord isn't with you. Either you have, you walk in that you believe through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, you've done everything that you could do and the Lord is with you, or you didn't, okay? And we have to believe that we've done everything that we can. Okay, I'm speaking on a future event, okay, because we're still working, we're still pushing, praying to endure unto the end. And then when all that comes to pass, when all that is finally said, that we can't teach no more, the famine of the word, it's finally here. Jacob's trouble is finally here. What mindset are you going to have in that day? Are you going to have a mindset of doubt or a mindset of victory? See? And it says, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in the land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh Bashem El Shai. Now that is a scripture of victory, okay? For me and my house, we serve the Lord, okay? That is the mindset that you want. Nope, I'm with Yahweh Bashem El Shai, okay? And that's the mindset you want to have now and ahead. And it says, look, it says, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened. All right. And that's another thing when the power goes out. I've been really meditating upon that because they've been mentioning it more and more, cyber this, power grid that. So that's another thing, okay, that you got to be mentally strong if your state, okay, or all, where the limited resources of electricity, so you don't know what's going on around the world, you don't know what's going on down the street, you only know what's happening when it comes near you. So that when blackouts happen, are you going to be mentally strong and have faith, where you can't go online, you can't go to YouTube, you can't just pick up your phone and connect to Wi-Fi and watch that video that you were kept pushing off. No, you got to lock in now. You got to be. It should be the up and up. The only it's only up from here mentality. It's only up from here mentality. All right, mindset. See, it says, nor the clouds return after rain in the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble. The rulers, the powers that be, okay, that nay and say this country are going to tremble. All right, stock markets, things of that nature, they're going to tremble. Government, those in these positions, they're going to tremble. Okay, they're going to tremble. All right, see that? These people will tremble, but not men of the Lord. And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? That's what these people are going to be in the mindset of. Look, because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. They don't know what's going on. See? They don't know what's going on. All right? The alarms, military, okay? You don't know where to go, who to go to. You want to, the only power that be, you can't trust them, but they're telling you to come with them, okay? These people are not going to know what to do when the deal goes down. When it hits the fan, okay? When it hits the fan, they're not going to know what to do. This careless city. And they're constantly pumping out information and warning and warning and warning. But it just was on my spirit to express in an exhortation, hey, have the mindset of victory, okay? We're getting ready to enter a time where you're going to have to literally seek your own salvation, okay? You're going to, what does it say in Philippians? Seek thy own salvation. That's the times we're coming into. So you can't be a coattail rider, okay? You can't just be that wallflower or that background guy. No, man, you got to be able to stand on your own too. And it starts with your mind, okay? And it says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. He shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and the daughters of music shall be brought low. Okay, look, also when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and the desire shall fail. The desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets. Now, real quick, let me jump into Timothy's, because I want to get into that. I didn't want to make this too long, but some beautiful points to make. All right, like I said, if you're just tuning in, it's just an exhortation video. It's on my spirit to exhort on the mindset that we need to have now and ahead. Okay, you got to have a strong mental mindset. Got to have a faithful mindset. Okay, got to have a courageous, righteous mindset in the days leading ahead. So I'm gonna just start at 1. The points are like around 8, 8 or 9, but I'm just gonna read it. Okay. And let's see, 2 Timothy 4 and 1, it says, I charge thee therefore before Yahweh and our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who shall judge the quick, meaning the living, and the dead at his appearing and his kingdom. Right, because the dead and a Mashiach shall rise first. So judgment is coming. Now, do you want to be faithless when Yahweh Shai comes back? No. Do you want to be doubtful when Yahweh Shai comes back? No. Okay. Do you want to be a scoffer, a sluggard, turn your back, took your hand off the plow? No, we want to be found worthy. It says, blessed is the servant. Let me get that real quick. Matthew 24, real quick. Matthew's, I think it's 24. I think it's 25. I think it's 25 and 50. Let me see. Let's go down. Let me see. Just give me a moment. It just came to mind. It might be 24. Okay, yeah, it is 24. Excuse me for that. 24. And let's keep going. It's coming up. Yep, right here. Look at this. Matthew's 24 and 42, it says, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord does come. Right. We're at the time where at any moment major prophecy can happen. Now we understand there's certain things, and I will say this: don't be in the mindset of at any moment this place can blow up. No, because there's certain prophecies that need to still come to pass. The crashing of the markets, the mandatory marking. Okay, major prophecy has to come to pass. But what I mean is, at any moment, the average, the everyday rise and grind. Okay, things can happen where the normal Babylon routine is going to be interrupted. All right, where all this just happened and that just breaking news. That's the times we're in. All right, we're in the times of the beginning of sorrows leading to great tribulation. Okay, and it says, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. See, this is why this is all about faith. We don't know when Yahweh Shai is coming precisely. So this is why you want to be seen, okay, in the eyes of Yahweh Shai as a faithful servant, all right? And it says, therefore, be ye also ready. Keep your mind ready. Keep your spirit ready. Keep yourself in the mindset, of sobriety in the mind of the times that we are in, all right? And keep a mindset of victory. A victory is coming. Salvation is coming, okay? Keep that mindset. Keep your mind on that prize. Salvation is coming. Yahweh Shai is coming, The victory is near. That's the mindset you need to have, all right? A faithful one, not a doubtful one, okay? It says, now can Satan mess with you with doubt? And yeah, so just rebuke him, rebuke him, For in such an hour as ye think not. So there's a time where the Lord gonna put on you where we not thinking, just, hey man, I was just working. I was just sending up some prayers. I thought I was just gonna go to work today, and then bam, like, oh, see, for in such an hour ye think not the Son of Man cometh, who then is a faithful and a wise servant. We want to be a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord has made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. See that? See? Because you got to also look. But if the evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, yeah, that's for them. That's the judgment for them. You got judgment for people that got a demon of doubt, man. Where that, man, he ain't coming. I've actually seen guys that they did a lesson. One of them, this was like a couple months ago, maybe a year ago, but it was a controversial lesson, in the community of Israel, because he basically said you're wasting your time waiting for Yahweh Shai or something. It was bugged out. One of them camps we don't listen to. I'll put it like that. But he was bugged out. Nah, man. Our whole life, it says, the time remaining in the flesh is not to the lust of men, but to the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You should be living towards Yahweh Shemel Shai, not away. That's why it says, put them not off from day to day, for suddenly. Ooh, let's get that, matter of fact, because that goes right with that. Let's read that real quick. All right, let me check my time. All right, let me get this real quick. All right, so Sirach, what's that, 5 and 7? The chapter before, 4 and 28, says, strive for the truth and the death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. There's just so many scriptures that you just, there's just so many scriptures that should be programmed in our mind, toward Yahweh Shemel Shai. This is Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly, in that going around, suddenly, suddenly such and such has, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. And those are great examples to show you that at any moment your ticket could be punched, So carry and conduct yourself in a faithful mindset. So when the deal goes down, you can be confident, like the writings that Apostle Paul said. I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to go into it. The Spirit just kind of got me building it up right now. It says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security, so-called security, thou shalt be destroyed. Our security is Yahweh Shemel Shai. The strong tower is Yahweh Shemel Shai. Security, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. The day of vengeance is approaching. So what mindset, all right, are you to have in the day of vengeance approaching? The day of judgment upon this place. You to have the mindset of being a faithful servant with victory on your mind that the Lord will deliver you, that the Lord will preserve you, that the Lord will protect you, that the Lord will have mercy. Okay, that's pleasing to the Lord. Yahweh Shai got me. And it took, it took a low point for the Lord to reveal that to me, that He will not forsake me. You'll go through situations and it's tough, it's difficult, but then you gain a mindset of, but the Lord didn't forsake me though. See, so then you start understanding, all right, more on how the victory is gonna come. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be tough, and hey, ain't Babylon tough? Shit, we Jakes, and we come from a tough background, and we come from a low points. So hey, low points in the truth only mean it's gonna get higher from here. The Lord is a duality; He deals with balance. So if you ever have lows, expect highs. If you feel defeated, expect victory. So let's hit this real quick. 2 Timothy 4:1. We read that. Let's start at 2. It says, preach the word, be instant, in season, out of season. Right. We don't know when the Lord's coming. We don't know when the famine of the word's coming. So we want to be partakers of those faithful, wise servants that did everything we could do until we say, hey, man, the lights in the stadium is out. We can't play no more. The game's over. You want to be the last guy still in the gym where they tell, hey, man, it's done, So you said, man, I gave everything. I wasn't just nitpicking around. I was, man, I was there, because that will give you more confidence in the days coming. Like, I did everything, I was in season. I was out of season, man. You know what I went through to get the gap? There's times where we have difficulty doing lessons. Wi-Fi might not work, Even yesterday, all of a sudden, all my Wi-Fi works, but on my the laptop, it don't work. So the Spirit immediately said, well, I guess maybe I'm not supposed to go live. So I'll just pre-record it. I send up a prayer, and then the Wi-Fi came back. But what if, you didn't fight? What if you just easily laid down? I used to be like that in the world, man. I had to work today, hoping there'd be a reason not to work. Don't be in that mindset. That's bullshit. That's a weak mindset. We don't need to be like that. If you got to go to work, go to work. There's things we got to do. You got to be in the mindset of facing it. Stop trying to push it off and avoid it. Face it. We're Israelites. Preach the word, be instant, in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine, for the time will come where they will not endure sound. See, there's a time where there will be men and women that will not endure this sound doctrine that's being pushed and pumped daily. All right. The MOTB is this. Magog is that. Esau is this. Jacob is who. They're not going to endure it. So let them fither away. Let them fall away, But after their own lusts, they shall heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. Yeah, that's why you got a lot of weird, bugged out guys with a great following, because they got a lot of bugged out, weird followers. So let their weird, bugged out ass stay over there till the Lord deal with them. But us lock in over here, okay? Going back, the analogy of a team. You have people that are on a team that are dead weight. So what? You cut them. Dead weight. You cut them. You get rid of them, okay? But we keep pushing forward, see? And they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned unto fables. The Marcus said, that's a fable. No, that's a fable. So if they believe that, that's because of prophecy. That's their portion. That's their portion of prophecy. See, your portion of prophecy needs to be the victory. That's what your mind should be on. Nope, I'm a Lord's will. My part of prophecy, Adawan Ratazah, is going to be what we're reading. Victory. All right, not being turned away. You see, not being turned unto fables or the world. Watch, because even Paul says how one of his men left him for the world. It says, but watch thou in all things, endure affliction. So you gotta endure your afflictions while doing the work. Okay, it's not like when you were a kid, you could call in sick, you didn't go to school, or you call in to work. No, you gotta tough it out. We gotta tough it out, man. Do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry, not half, not quarter, full. You need to make full proof of your ministry. Why? So when the deal goes down, you can look back with more confidence for the time coming ahead. Like, nah, man, we made full proof of the ministry. We was in a season out of season. We endured the doctrine. Man, you know the hell I had to catch? All that's to boost you and bump you up so that you are hardened as that good soldier. Look what Paul says, for I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. And we're all going to face that, where there's going to be a time where the Lord is going to have us in a position, okay, of our own hour of temptation, whatever it may be, whatever it may be. So in that time, you want to have that mindset of my departure is at hand. Look, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. That's the mindset you want to have. Victory. No, I did everything, man. I did everything. I did everything. See? So we're still in that in the time of keep doing. So keep doing, keep doing what you need to do. So when the time comes, all what you've done now will comfort your mind, all right, of turmoil or doubt that Satan may try to use against you, and you could combat that. You could combat that with a righteous legacy. Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. And that's a beautiful thing too. We in the time of Jacob's trouble, and you're thinking about how there's other brothers enduring too. It says that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brother in the world. Hey, the train don't stop. The precepts don't stop, because we won't be teaching. The precepts gonna flow even more in Jacob's trouble. Having these, because what else you gonna be filtering? What else gonna go through your mind? Those are things that I think about now when I'm just checking the time. When a vain thought comes to my mind, I get a little pissed. I'm like, man, why I ain't thinking about First John, and so when Satan tries to put folly or vanity in my mind, I combat it with remembering scriptures, and I'll start at John 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was made flesh, and I'll just start going through that in my mind, because I want scriptures to flow through my mind. And I know that will come with the new covenant, but these are things that we're expressing now. See? And it says, do thy diligence to come shortly unto me, for Demas has forsaken me, having loved this present world, and is departed unto Thessalonica, Crescens to Galatia, Titus unto Dalmatia. Only Luke is with me. Take Mark and bring him with thee, for he is profitable to me for the ministry. Now, the point I wanted was in 8. But it's beautiful to read the writings, because even Paul goes in how men were wicked to him, and it just shows you that what we go through, our elders, our forefathers already went through it, So we're reading their writings, and we're also living it too. So if we're living it too, we want to also live out this mindset as well, man. I fought the good fight. Let me end it on the prophecy of victory. It's just I was just moved when I saw that thumbnail, when I saw this, and I was just thinking about the mindset of what these people are going to have, and the mindset that we are going to have. Okay, Revelations 15:1, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues. For in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High. Remember, wisdom, your wisdom is going to be keeping you stable. And I saw, as it were, John saw this. He saw the victory, okay? We're reading the victory. Have the mindset that you are going to be a part of the victory. Thank you, Yahweh Shemal Shai, now for the victory we're getting ready to receive. So then these little losses, little bullshit we deal in a day-to-day is nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing, when you do. I'm about to go to work in a minute, but fuck it, Hey, let them have it, I used to get all upset and annoyed. Fuck it, let them have it, Take the low now. It's all good. Take the low road now, because we're reading the prophecy of the high road coming. It just makes a better testimony. It makes your journey, better, It says, and I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire looking down. All right. And them that had gotten the victory over the beast. It's already written. It's already happened. We're just waiting for it to manifest. Okay. I could just see all these. I see a wave and seas of Edomite faces in anguish. All these proud fucking peons, man. That's Wisdom of Solomon 5. You know, we about to get a major victory over this place. You know, it says had gotten the victory. You may feel like you're losing. All right, but that's what it is. Just a feeling, and that feeling ain't gonna last forever. You know, watch some motivational videos, send up some prayers, tap into your manhood. You know, get your testosterone levels up. Get your spiritual, your spiritual mind strengthened, man. You know, lock in to why we're called princes of power. Victory's coming. And had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image, his bitch ass image. Excuse my language. That's how I feel. Over this stupid ass lifestyle that we hate living. And over his mark, over the mark that these false prophets are swearing up and down. They know what it is. They ain't never talk about it. Now they want to talk about it. And it damn sure ain't what they talking about. But we going to get the victory over what it is. And over the number of his name, right, over the satanic system. And stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of Yahweh, and they sing the song of Moses. You know how loud we going to sing? You know how loud we going to sing, man? And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord, power almighty, just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. That is a beautiful prophecy that's getting ready to come to pass. And we need to have the mindset that we will be partakers of that. Okay? So I just want to do that lesson. I prayed it was edifying. I prayed it was exhorting. I pray it was exhorting to brothers out there, because Yahweh Shem Shai, this truth is truly a blessing, man. Especially as Israelite, so-called black and brown men, where everywhere you turn is a downtrodden. Even man, it's bad out here. So Thawadi Yahweh Shem Shai for building us up in the spirit and in the mind, man. Barakatah Yahweh Shem Shai, and I pray that they did this. It did it for you as well as it is doing for me. So call law Yahweh Shem Shai by Shem Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. Abad Babal. With that being said, Shalom.